What's up everyone, it's Smith here from GamersHeroes.com and today I've got a quick guide for you in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet on some raid tips. Get through some of these more difficult raids, solo especially because they're really quite difficult. They are much better with other players, so unless you really hate playing with randoms, definitely join other players, it's a lot easier. Let's get into this first. Preparation is key, so you can see here I've got my two main raid Pokemon, a Kingambit and Gyarados. These are in their 90s. You want to make sure that you've got Pokemon at least on level with the raids. So level 3, raids are level 35, level 4, 45, level 5 and 6 are 75. Now what you want to do is go to your Pokemon that are raiding and make sure that in the move list, their priority, their top move is one that is an attacking move. Because sometimes randomly during the raids, the memory will reset and it won't be on the last move you use, then it will go to the top one. So if you're, Sword Dancing is your top one, you'll accidentally use Sword Dance when you don't want to. So make sure there's that. And then make sure your Pokemon are built correctly. You can see here Kingambit is an attack-based Pokemon, not a special attack Pokemon. So you want to make sure that all of his abilities are category attack and not special attack. That's quite a simple one, but I know a lot of players miss it. They come back to Pokemon after a few years and forget, so make sure your Pokemon's built for the job you're putting in front of them. Next up, we have held items. You can come to the deli store here. There's one in most major towns. I always come to the one in Levincia because it's right near the Fast Travel Poke Center. Come here and look at the items available and see which ones suit your Pokemon. This is all about min-maxing, doing as much damage as you can in a short period as possible. So if you can get an item that increases the damage of your Pokemon, the same type of attack bonus moves, you definitely want that. So things like the Shell Bell can be useful. If your Pokemon's got a lot of damage in move but can't heal, that can definitely help them out. Metronome's good because you're constantly using the same super effective moves. So that's another good one. There was one of them in particular that just kept putting me to sleep, which is really annoying. So safety goggles is good for that. So once you get to end game and money's not really a problem, you can buy all of these. But until then, if you've got one guy that's always almost getting it done but dies, put the healing item on him. So come in and have a look at these and see which one fits your Pokemon best. If your Pokemon's not got a held item, you are not putting them to their maximum potential. Next up, we have the move list. Now, you can go into the Pokemon summary and just check their moves. You can also come in here and see which moves they want to learn. The moves you want to focus on are moves that offer sustain and moves that offer increase in stats. So Sword Dance is fantastic. Anything that sharply increases stats is absolutely awesome. You want to do as much damage in a short time frame as possible. So make sure your Pokemon have the best moves. So Sword Dance, Sunny Day is another good one. The Grassy Terrain one that heals every turn and increases grass type moves. You want to make sure that you've got all of these moves that increase your stats and then hit them with the same type of attack bonus on your big hits over and over again. So I know a lot of people sleep on these bonuses, but these are really, really useful. So make sure that you've got, your Pokemon's got the held item that increases their damage. They've got skills that can increase their damage or survivability. Other ones in like Giga Drain, that kind of stuff. Any move that can self-heal is also quite a big one because you can get some serious hits in with some of these guys. So TM and move management is quite important. And then after that, really, the most important thing is the level of your Pokemon and the type of your Pokemon. Now, you can see here, this is a Pinchurchin level 6 raid. He's poison, so if I took my Gyarados in there, I know that he's not weak to poison, but I know that Pinchurchin has a Thunder move, which is going to one-hit Gyarados in a second. So this is where sort of Pokemon knowledge comes into play. There's not a lot I can teach about that. I have to Google a lot of these guys myself. So, if you go in and you can see that it's a water type Charizard's not in the game yet, but you know what I mean? Going in there with the grass, you're going to get hit with fire. So you've really got to sort of look and pick your targets carefully. If you're just way higher leveled, so you can see, as I said before, the rank 3 one's level 35 up to rank 6, which is level 75. If you're 10, 20 levels above, you'll go in there and destroy them really quick with a couple of attack ups. So you really want to make sure your Pokemon are at a high level as possible. Min-max, as I put in this video. As you're playing through the game, you'll only have 3 and 4 star raids. Once you complete the main story, so that's all 3, defeat the star bases, defeat all the gyms, and defeat all the titans, level 5 raids open up. And then you'll get a phone call saying level 5 raids are open up. Do some 5 raids, I think it's about 5 or 10. After that, you'll get another phone call saying these black raids are up, these rank 6 raids. That's how you get them higher. But hopefully, guys, there's enough tips and tricks in there to get you through. If you've got any questions, post below and we'll help you out if we can. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.